Hi, I'm Saud Chogle and welcome to my YouTube channel. And this is my very first video I'm recording. In this video and following videos, I will share all my behind the scenes and documenting all the engineering that's required to build an application. So in this video, we will see how I got this idea and why I'm building this tool. When I was working with a client where I was doing a freelancing work as a software engineer. We were building a job board application, and it was completely built with the no-code tools. So our database was an Airtable, and our interface was a software and other interface builder tools. So the main thing is about the Airtable. So this is around what I'm building. We were using Airtable as our data source, and everything was in an Airtable. Our clients, our applicants, jobs, and then users and contracts. So everything was managed in an Airtable. But and it was like around thousands, 2000s records, and it was just piling up. And soon we're going to hit the limits, and we knew this. We're going to need to move away from the Airtable to some other real database, like for example the Postgres. But this idea was always in my head. I just wanted to do something about this idea. So we were facing this issue, but definitely there will be a people who are also facing the same issue that we were facing, and there are companies who are looking to really migrate their data out of Airtable because any reason. They just want to move away, they want to take control of their data, or it's they are start hitting the limits of Airtable. So it could be any reason. So I started doing some research, and I found some tools that helps to migrate from Airtable to the Postgres. So my goal is to build a complete Airtable data migration tool. So it includes all the basic fields plus the link record, rollups, counts, lookups, attachments, formula. So everything should be migrated. So that's my goal, to build a tool that address all of these fields plus the basic field. Before I want to build this solution, I want to see if there are already solutions who are addressing this problem or not. So I done some research, and here are some available solutions. So we have four solution as of now. First is UI Bakery, another one is a Wellsing, then the Sequin, and the NocoDB. So let's see what are they capable of, and what they do and what they do not. So the UI Bakery, I try this, but this is not a complete solution. They just help us to just move the data, just basic fields from Airtable to Postgres, and you can find those answer in their frequently asked questions. You can see what they can do, and they can, like, I this is for sure, they cannot handle a huge data set, and plus they do not handle the formula fields and the attachment fields and the link record. So they are not, then this is not a complete solution. Then there is another thing called Wellsing, which is close to what we want, a complete migration, but they are also lack some fields. For example, they do not handle the formulas and the rollups, because and the way they do it, they just basically like make a snapshot of those fields, specifically the rollups and the formulas and the count field, and they just show as a basic numeric or whatever the data type. They just make a computed field, so it's not formula migration. So this is for this demo purpose. So this has all kind of records and the fields that we usually use in a real scenarios. So I use this for the migrating my Airtable to the Postgres. So, and for this I use a Wellsing, and you can see I have set up the syncing here, but they have one issue. If you see here in the purchase order. The problem that they have, which is lacking, that we're going to solve, is this formula field. If you see the formula field here, we have all total price, and here we use manufacturer price into a quantity. So this needs to be calculated, and then we show the values, right? But when we do the migration from Wellsync, they just basically convert this total price into a just float type of field, and it's not really complete migration, you can say. So we want to solve this problem. This should be solved by converting those Airtable formulas to Postgres equivalent formulas. So this is something they are not addressing. So then there is another solution called sequence, but sadly they are shutting down their business. I think they already shut down the business in last year, and so it's not a open solution. They have acquired by some other companies. I think it's called Stacksync, and I did some research. Even they do not handle the formula fields. They do similarly what Wellsync does. They just compute it and store as a normal field. So even they lack these functionalities. And then there is a final solution called NocoDB. A NocoDB is a tool, you can say it's an alternative of Airtable, but again the same point is they do not handle the formulas. So everyone is just handling the data side, the basic field side. But the good part of the NocoDB, they also handle the rollups, but the formulas keep. So this is the problem that I'm trying and solve. For this, I just wanted to do a market research, and to do that, I built a basic landing page and I posted on the Reddit about it, the solutions, what I'm building, and what I'm trying to solve. So I want to migrate the Airtable to the Postgres without data loss. So it includes all the basic fields plus link records, lookup, rollups, counts, attachment formulas, everything. After posting on Airtable community and the Superbase community, I got some response. Like I started seeing visitors on the website. Like you can see, this is this month's analytics, and you can see the 88 visitors are visited this site, and few of them even contacted me, like they are maybe interested in the solution. And so this shows there is a demand, but this is not yet confirmed. I have to talk to them and talk to the community and figure out if they really want this solution or not. While doing the market research, there are some I found this Upwork job where they want to design their architecture based on the Airtable, and they want the migration. So this shows that there is a demand for such tools, and people are willing to pay for such tools. So I will continue to do the market research and see if there are any demands, and I will talk to those people who reach out to me. And yeah, this is an exciting project, so I will keep posting the videos about the updates and the behind the scenes, how I'm building, what's my solution, how it looks like. And subscribe to my channel, and I will back with another video.